Hey guys, it's Heather. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my current skincare favorites. I said in my February favorites, I've been becoming obsessed with skincare. I do have a exfoliator from Lush coming in the mail. So I don't have that to show you. Obviously, I have never tried it. I do have that coming, but other than that, everything is pretty much the same. I've been using it and I wanted to share it with you. I've seen comments about sharing my current skincare, so I wanted to do that for you guys today. Okay, so I have a lot of favorite skincare products, but I just want to share with you what I like, what I love. Starting off, I'm going to share with you kind of like my morning and my nighttime favorites. I'm not going to demonstrate anything. It's pretty self-explanatory, and there is a ton of videos on YouTube that demonstrate how to use these products, so I'm not going to do that for you guys today. But I'm going to go ahead and show you what I do in the morning time. In the morning, I usually wake up and I cleanse my face. I did talk about this in my February favorites, and I love the Purity Made Simple One-Step Facial Cleanser. I absolutely love this. I use this morning and at night. It is a very good facial cleanser. It gets really deep down in there into your pores. It really cleans your face very nicely. Now, I will say that when you first start using this faithfully, for the first couple of weeks, your skin might purge. So mine did kind of start breaking out a little bit, but I just kept with it and eventually it went away. But because basically it's getting so down in there, it's not just getting on the surface, it's getting down in there where that acne is living, and it brings it all to the surface because it gets your pores so clean. And I really fully 100% believe that it does. It does get makeup off. It is a really, really good cleanser all in one. I have had this for about a month and I use it morning and night every single day, and it's just gone down just a little bit. So I absolutely, hands down, love this cleanser. It is my all-time favorite and I've used a lot. Now, if I, am having some acne or, some breakouts and I feel like I need kind of like an acne based cleanser, I do enjoy my Aveeno Clear Complexion Foaming Cleanser. This is for clear, even looking skin. It helps prevent breakouts. It has salicylic acid in it. So it is very gentle. It's not over drying, which I love. I don't want to say that I have acne, but occasionally I do get it on my cheeks, around my chin, sometimes my forehead. And so I find that like if I'm having that, I'll either use the Purity or, like I said, I'll go in with this. I find that it really helps reduce my blemishes. It helps reduce the redness. But again, it is very gentle and it's not over drying. So you're not going to feel, because my skin is complicated because I have kind of an oily T-zone, dry everywhere else, but I'm acne prone, which usually typically you see people with acne have oily skin. I'm kind of on the opposite end of that. So it's very complicated because a lot of acne regimens are very drying and my skin is already dry. So I feel like a prune, and so I always try to look for, products that really are going to combat my acne, but also going to not be over drying because my skin is already dry enough on its own. So this is a great one. It's from the drugstore. I absolutely love it. I don't know what else to say about it, but it's good. It's a really good product. Super easy, and they do actually have like the regular cream cleanser. I just got the foaming. I don't know. I just grabbed it. For a toner, I'll go in with my Mario Badescu Special Cucumber Lotion. I've had this for a long time. Basically, this fights against oily buildup that could cause acne. It cleans really well. You can use twice daily. I typically just use this in the morning time. It's not over drying, and I absolutely love this. I just put it on a cotton ball and just kind of rub it on my face, and I really do like it. So again, toners can be tricky because they can be kind of over drying, but I feel like the ones that are just like basically just regular toners that are not marketed to help acne, they don't really do anything. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that I'm benefiting from it, but I don't want it to be like, really drying on my skin. So I do use that. Then after I tone my face, I will go in with my moisturizer. Currently, I've been obsessed with the Bobbi Brown Hydrating Face Cream. I know this is expensive. I did get it in a kit, but I do love it. It is very hydrating. It does kind of have like a rose kind of, I pick up on rose, but it's not like, crazy perfumed or anything. But again, I use this in the morning time. It leaves your skin very hydrated, very silky, very smooth. It's not one of those moisturizers that kind of stays on the skin where it kind of feels sticky and it's just kind of irritating. It really gets, you know, it really basically gets into your skin. Your skin just drinks it right up, and then you're left with very soft, beautiful, radiant skin. So I love that moisturizer. I really love it. Basically, that's pretty much it as far as in the morning time. I do have this product that I do put on basically for my primer, and it's the Garnier 5-Second Blur. It's a Skin Renew Instant Smoother. I do have some larger pores like in here, kind of like on my chin. I love this. It's silicone based. Basically, after you apply your moisturizer, you spread it all over your entire face, and then you can put your makeup on. I find my foundation goes on very, very smooth. I find that this really does blur my blemishes, and I find that it keeps my T-zone not from getting oily, you know, it keeps it matte. So I really like this stuff. It's very smooth. I like the silicone base because I find that it's easier to work with. It spreads around, it leaves your face with kind of like a nice silky finish, and then your foundation just applies over it beautifully. So I've been loving the Garnier 5-Second Blur. It is pricey. It's like $17, but I like it. I mean, and I find that when I don't use it, my foundation doesn't look as great. So I do really give props to this product. I like it a lot. Okay, so that's basically it for the morning time. And now I'm going to share with you what I do for like zapping zits. I have tried, I cannot even tell you how many products that basically are supposed to go in there and dry out your pimples and, you know, reduce redness and yada yada yada. Well, I was doing some research because I was having some major breakouts and nothing I was doing was really working. I mean, my routine was working, but like not fast enough, you know what I'm saying? And so I was reading reviews on Sephora, and a lot of people were saying they had excellent results. And this is the Origins Super Spot Remover. It's an acne treatment gel that's salicylic acid. Now, when I first got this, I thought they sent me a travel size. It's $15, but look how tiny. Very, very small. You get 0.3 fluid ounces. Now granted, I've used this several times. It's barely gone down. It is a gel. It does kind of sting a little bit, especially if your blemishes are open, but it dries them up almost instantly. I am not even kidding. Now, I had like a really bad one right here. It was like really, really bad. And it was hurting. It was really deep down in there, but it was kind of coming to the surface. It was opened. It hurt. And so I put this on there, and I just put it on a Q-tip. And what you do is you just apply it. You can apply it up to 3 times daily. However, very, very drying. So you don't want to slather it all over your face. I just use it definitely for spots because it is very, very drying. So you can use it up to 1 to 3 times daily. I typically just use it in the daytime if I'm not going to wear makeup, but it's not, I mean, it goes on smooth. It does kind of dry, so you have to kind of be aware if you're going to apply makeup over it, but I typically don't. But anyways, basically before, I'm all over the place. So what I was getting to before was that I had that open sore blemish, and I applied that. It did kind of sting for a little bit, but it almost felt very soothing, and it was gone like a few hours later. It was to a head, to like, you know, it was all dried up to a head, and then the next day it was gone. So I really do think that this is a great product. Again, very small for 15 bucks. It's the only size that it comes in, but the reviews on it were excellent, and I have had great results from it. And I've used this for the past couple of weeks, and I have seen such a major improvement in my blemishes. So I do get a lot of blemishes on my cheeks and stuff. There's been days where like I just put it on my finger and then kind of like, you know, smoothed it over, and it, you know, it brings them to a head. It really does clear your acne. I mean, it's the first one. I've used so many from the drugstore that did absolutely nothing. This is like immediate results, and I love it. So definitely recommend it if you need a spot treatment. If you have a big day coming up and you have a zit, and just put it on there and it's gone. It's good stuff. Okay. So at nighttime, I'm wearing eye makeup. I will go in with my Maybelline Clean Express. I've gone through like 3 of these. I think this is my 3rd one, and I'm gonna have to repurchase soon. This is the Ultra Gentle Waterproof Eye Makeup Remover. I love it. It's very gentle on my eyes. I put it on a cotton ball and I rub it and it gets off like eyeliner, it gets off eyeshadow, mascara, even the toughest mascaras. I absolutely love this. It does not burn my eyes whatsoever. So I really, really love this. And then I go in with my obsession, and I talked about this in my February favorites, and it's the Boscia Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. So mouthful. Basically you want dry skin. You put it, you know, pump a couple pumps, rub it in, and then rub it all over. It's very oil based. Obviously it's a cleansing oil, but it doesn't seem to clog my pores. It didn't break me out at all. I've been using it for a long time. And it dissolves all of your makeup. I don't use it on my eyes because I don't want to risk it, so I just use what I know works, which is the Maybelline. But this one is so good. You just basically, you know, rub it all over, it dissolves it, and then you rinse it off. And then I go in with my Purity Cleanser. Again, I just put it to my Clarisonic, and I only use my Clarisonic once a day, which is at nighttime. And I just put my Purity on there. And basically what I love about the Boscia is what I used to do is I used to take off my eye makeup, and then I would just put my, you know, face cleanser on here, and then I would go in. But I find that even though this did take off most of my makeup that way, it didn't take it all off, because I would go in with a makeup wipe and I would still have a little bit of residue. But using this, I do that, rinse it, put this on here, and then when I go do this, there is nothing on my brush head, absolutely nothing. So I do love that Boscia Makeup Breakup Cleansing Oil. I think it's 100% amazing for getting off your makeup, and it makes your routine so much easier. And I love the Clarisonic. I did have the sensitive head, and then after I needed to replace it, I got the deep pore. I don't know how I feel about this. I did order the cashmere one, so I'm gonna try that one out and see if I like that one a little better. If not, I'm gonna go back to the sensitive head, just because I find, not that this is too rough, but I don't know, like I just seem to have better results with the sensitive head, but I hear that the cashmere is like the ultimate. So I want to try that one. It'll be on its way. But I don't think I'll purchase the deep pore again. I don't know. But other than that, I do love my Clarisonic. I find that it gets really deep down in there. It gets it clean. I love that about it. And then I go in with my eye cream, which is my favorite Bobbi Brown Hydrating Eye Cream. This is the best eye cream. It leaves your under eyes so nice and smooth. Sometimes if my under eyes are looking a little dry, I will do this in the daytime, but most of the time I just keep it for nighttime, because it's so hydrating, which you want your under eyes hydrated so concealer doesn't crease. But sometimes if I use this day and night, it's like I got too much hydration and it can kind of, you know, not mix well with my concealer. So I found using it at night, when I wake up in the morning, my under eyes are very hydrated and I don't have problems with creasing. But this is an amazing eye cream. I've heard so many people talk about it, and they've used it for years, and I love it too. I think it's amazing. It is 50 bucks for this, but I've been using it for a long time and I've barely made a dent in it, and I just love it. I think it's very hydrating. It gets down in there. It doesn't stay on the surface. I hate creams that do that, and I find really good results. I find that it's helping with my fine lines. It's hydrating under there. It's not looking so dull and crusty under my eyes, so I love this product. Okay. And then basically I use a overnight mask, and one of my favorites that I've been using is this Clinique Moisture Surge Overnight Mask. Basically after you cleanse, you basically just put this on. It's like a lotion. It's very thick, very hydrating, and you sleep with it on. It does sink into your skin. It doesn't stay, again, on the surface, but when you wake up in the morning, oh my God, your skin is like baby skin. I love this product so much. I know there's a lot of different overnight moisture masks that you can use, but I just picked this one up because it had great reviews and I love it. Like I said, you just put it on and you know, you go to sleep, and when you wake up, your skin is just looking brighter and it's hydrated, and I love that. And even when I was using my oils, my skin was hydrated, but it wasn't anything like this. So you guys should check this out. It's the Clinique Moisture Surge Overnight Mask. Love it. And then if I'm feeling a little bit dry, like if I've had to use, you know, my Origin spot treatment or whatever, and I'm feeling like really dry, I will, on top of this, even put my fresh Sea Berry Moisturizing Facial Oil. I love this way more than I do the Josie Maran. I find that this one is just so much more hydrating. It's just, I love it. I mean, it kind of gives you a little bit of a tingle, but I just think it just is amazing. I sometimes even will mix this with my Josie Maran, but I like the Josie Maran, but I find that I get more hydration from this. So if I'm feeling like really dry, like I said, I had to use the Origins, I'll put this on and then I'll put this over it. Yes, I look like a grease ball, but when I wake up, my skin is so hydrated. So I love this fresh Sea Berry. I do really love it. This is something I got in a kit at Christmas time, so I've had it a long time and I use it all the time. I've used about half of it, and this isn't even full size, so this lasts you a long time. Okay, basically the last product I'm going to talk about is masks. I do like masks. I do like the Glam Glow, but one that I found here recently that I find is even more beneficial to my skin is the Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask to clear your pores. This is a gray charcoal mask. You basically, you take it, you take a washcloth and you apply it to your face to open up your pores. Then you apply this, and it basically says to let it sit on there until it dries. I find about 10 to 12 minutes is when it fully dries, sometimes 15 minutes. And you'll see it working just like the Glam Glow. It doesn't feel cooling or anything like the Glam Glow. I mean, it does, but not as much. But I find that I have better results with this than the Glam Glow. Now, I do love the Glam Glow, the white one, the Super Mud. I love that one way more than I do the regular one, and I don't have that right now. But this one really works. You can see your blackheads coming to the surface. You can see, you know, it's drying out your blemishes. Your face, like when I wash my face off, like it looks so clean, like extremely clean. However, one disclaimer that I do have about this, and when I did my research on what mask I wanted to try, this does work really well. It has excellent reviews. It's like a cult favorite for Origins. Everybody loves it from what I understand. But it does bring the blemishes to the surface, okay? So, because it gets so clean. It gets way cleaner than the Glam Glow did for me. Like it really brings all those toxins and all the bacteria and all the nasty up. So, when I first used it, I had like a lot of blemishes going on, and I was like, oh, but when I read online is that yes, you know, you are, because it is cleaning up. You can use it once a week or as you needed. I used it twice in 1 week, and the second time that I used it, it cleared all those bumps up. So I've read reviews where it cleared up acne for people, but a lot of people do say that yes, your skin is going to break out because it's bringing all that. So that part of it does kind of suck, but the benefits later on are amazing. So those are my skincare favorites as of now. If you guys have any recommendations, please let me know. I love everything that I'm using right now. Again, I did order Ocean Salt from Lush. It's supposed to be an excellent exfoliator, and I really want to try it. So I'm going to get that. It was already shipped out. So hopefully that, you know, makes it into my favorite sometime soon, so I can let you guys know, but I will keep you updated on that. But everything I showed here, I love, and I've been getting a lot of questions about this, so I wanted to do this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are having a great week, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!